TV46 Spring 2007 10 minutes production May 9 2007 Director Richard Eichmann The Couch Potato Show.
Hello, we're the Couch Potatoes, Bob and Jerry, and you're watching the Couch Potato Show. We're your hosts into new films on our chopping block, so let's get right to it. Went to see Spider-Man 3 at Universal City, and it was a really great movie. Effects were out of this world, and the character development was a little long in the tooth between thrilling and fantastic, I mean fantastic, scenes. And poor Spidey has so many problems, but all of his girlfriends really take care of him and keep him together through all this madness. It was a long film, and a lot of the kids were going to sleep before the very ending, and sort of so did I. But
great special effects, though, huh?
We were thrilled by the special effects. They're absolutely fantastic, and it made a gazillion, trillion, gazillion dollars too, right? Right, Bob? What do you think?
It had a record opening weekend. I think it was about 158 million domestic, and like 237 or something worldwide. You know, they released it simultaneously in the European market and here in the United States.
They had a strategy. They had a reason why.
You know, trying to keep it out of the pirates' hands.
Keep those sidewalk vendors away from the profits.
I tell you, in China, it's just unbelievable how we still can't reinforce that.
We need more Chinese films we can steal from you guys, you Chinese. Please, send us more films.
Well, so on our absurd couch scale, what do you give this flick? The Spidey
couch is 1 to 5, 5 being the best couch I ever slept on. I give it a...
Best couch.
I'll give it a 4 with a step stool and a pizza and a cup.
Wow.
You want some pizza?
Make it a veggie.
I need pizza right now.
So you give it 4 plus a stool.
Yeah, it was really, it was almost a 5.
Yeah, the special effects is what really got it.
Excellent.
It's phenomenal. And if you wonder how they
go
did
see it. It's playing right now.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so if you get that DVD, that's what you get. On that DVD is all the behind-the-scenes stuff. You get all the different features. You know, you don't get that when you're at a regular flick, but it's not on DVD yet, so you have to go see it in the big widescreen with the audience. You need that full impact. When you get to the DVD, then you get to see the directors and all how they did and everything.
Get close to the screen. Get real close to the TV screen, and it's just like, woo, it really gets you. Like you're at a theater, you know, with the big screen. But where I went, everybody sat in the back. They were sitting way in the back.
Who wants to be in the front?
Nobody wants to be in the front. Why?
It's the worst seat in the house.
I was trying to sit by myself, and I had people all around me, knocking my knees in and causing all kind of havoc.
It's your opening weekend. You need to wait for the DVD.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the second one.
Okay.
I'm going to do this one. It's called Hot Fuzz.
Police.
Okay? Yeah, it's a police flick. You know, it's kind of like a parody.
That's what they call the Fuzz. Police.
Like, you know, the Naked Gun parody, the kind of the Reno 911 on television, those kind of things. So it's another parody like that. In their second feature-length outing, writer-director Edgar Wright and writer-actor Simon Pegg, otherwise known as the Shaun of the Dead guys. Those Dead guys, the one that made that movie. Anyway, they aimed their satiric ammo at the high-octane action spectaculars of a Hollywood producer. And Jerry Bruckheimer is his producer. He finds Pegg. He casts as a London Metro cop whose embarrassingly high arrest rates earns him a transfer to a seemingly crime-free country hamlet. Very ideal. He's decked out with colors, saturated widescreen compositions, and eardrum-shattering sound effects.
Boom!
Really, really loud. Anyway, Hot Fuzz harbors an affectionate attitude toward its blockbuster forefathers. It sets it miles apart from the recent spate of Hollywood parody movies.
It does.
And this final half hour with Wright and Pegg, they ratchet up the absurdity tenfold, and they enter a realm of the sublime. It's like slime, but surreal.
Nickelodeon-ly.
It's
Nickelodeon.
anyway, and that kind of got a little silly at the end there.
Yeah.
So
it's a good film, though.
now I'm going to give it just like a love scene, a sofa and a love scene. That's not even one couch and a half or something.
Okay.
Maybe that's two, but it counts more like a couch and a half.
At least they showed up. They showed up. One couch.
Yeah.
What about Lookout? Did you see Lookout?
Okay. Now this was the next one. I guess you want me to do?
Yeah, go.
This one?
Go.
All right.
I'm having fun.
All right. So okay, Lookout. That's the next one. Now for a heist movie, it's also about the emotional effects of profound brain damage on a young Kansas hockey star. The screenwriter Scott Frank's directing debut. It's funny, it's tender, littered with elegantly written characters. Most of them kind of dull, but absurdly interested in the handicapped lax job of sweeping floors and, a bank stocked to the gills with government money.
Government money? We need government money for the show. We need to have some government grant money. Get us off Richter scale.
Yeah, maybe out of the cable doghouse.
Okay, but, I think it was a screenwriter's movie. Don't you think it was a screenwriter's movie? It was a great movie. The Lookout is a capable caper. It's immeasurably enhanced by Jeff Daniels, and he was the all-seeing roommate.
He's that spider guy. He was in the original Spider movie. The Arachnophobia.
J.K. Simmons?
No.
Yeah.
It's this guy, Daniels. Jeff Daniels. He's the Arachnophobia. The movie with the
spiders coming out of your ear.
Yeah, all the spiders that are invaded the house, and there's a killer spider that immigrated from
Cracked
Africa.
up all the way.
They were jacked on crack.
And I gave them 2 couches and a thick crust pizza.
All right. Well, that's a Sicilian pizza.
Sicilian, yeah.
Okay, so you thought that was not even really worth it.
I thought it was great, and we're going to go to DVDs right now. Check out the DVDs. Where's the DVDs right now? Love DVDs.
So,
and May 1st, we're going to have Alpha Dogs is coming out. Gotta see this movie. Fabulous movie, Alpha Dogs.
That's Justin Timberlake.
It is about the life of gangs and Nazi gangs in
Jesse James Hollywood, that cat.
Says it right there. All right here. On the DVD itself. There's a little review right there. We're going to be covering this at the end of the show. Okay?
So much
May 1st, that's coming out. And Dreamgirls, you got something on Dreamgirls?
Dreamgirls, with phenomenal
Huge,
won all the awards.
Broadway show, right?
Yes, it was a movie now.
Yeah, it's a movie now.
I wonder if Jennifer Hudson won a
Gangs of the Dead, Happily Never After.
You're passing right by Dreamgirls. That was such a
it.
phenomenal movie. It was Eddie Murphy.
Go on forever on Dreamgirls.
Beyonce.
No, really, a Dreamgirl fan we are.
Wow. Anyway, won all the Golden Globes.
How about that? Hitcher. Little Children
doesn't compare to
Movies 2 Retribution, The Sandlot, Heading Home, Tower of the Firstborn, and who the and I can't say it because it's not right, is Jackson Pollock.
You can say that, just don't use the last syllable.
It's pound money and
you can't say.
percent. It's pound money and percent. That's not a good word.
You can kind of go with this.
What do you got? What do you got on May 15th coming out?
Okay, well here's we got Creep Show 3, if you're into that kind of thing.
Stabbing. Blood. You like that?
They have the Curse of the Zodiac.
Yeah.
That's,
Pisces.
No, it's not about that Zodiac. I'm a Libra, but it has nothing to do with that.
Libra. See?
No, this is the Curse of the Zodiac. It's the Zodiac Killer.
Film.
No, there was a Zodiac Killer in the 70s. Don't you remember that? That serial killer?
He's great. The serial killer that just serial kills every cereal bowl that he can...
That's not even funny.
Okay, anyway.
Okay. Then there's the Half Past Dead 2.
Half Past.
I never even got past the first Dead one.
Okay.
So, there's Pan's Labyrinth. Now, Pan's Labyrinth, that was Guillermo del Toro. He won the Academy Award. That was the best foreign film. And Stomp the Yard, that was the one with the chronic dancing. The Stomp the Yard one. And then on May 22nd, Letters of Iwo Jima. That's coming out. That won the Academy Award for Clint Eastwood, Best Director. That was such a great film.
It was a great film.
That one, it wasn't all the gore.
May 15th. Watch it. All these films.
War films.
Replay this over and over so that you can know what's really coming up.
Such a moving film.
And you know what? We're out of time. Couch Potato Show, Bob and Jerry. Hey, hey. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye for now.
Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar.